Welcome to the Gilbert wedding.
So let's set the scene. We're gonna go all the way back to 2019 when I met Carlie on the dance floor at a wedding. After busting some moves and had some really great conversation, I sent Reese a text message asking if he knew this girl from the selfie that I had snapped on the dance floor with her and if she had a boyfriend. When the answer was that she didn't, I responded with a very clear, well then what are you doing? Again, while the influence of these moments on their relationship may be debated, they bring to light two key players in Reese and Carlie's story, and really in all of our stories. And those two key players are divine moments and choices. What are the odds of my meeting Carlie on a dance floor? Or what are the odds of Reese driving behind Carlie on one fateful morning on the way to school? These could be coincidences, but I like to see them as divine intervention. They're not forcing us down one path or another, but they're opening a door and offering a branch in the road.
I don't think it was an accident that Carlie and Lexi ran into each other in Chattanooga. I also don't think it was an accident that you just happened to be on Sam Donald when Carlie was upside down in a ditch. It was a crazy morning. On the way to school, we get a phone call. I've been in a wreck. What do you mean you've been in a wreck? Where are you? I don't. What? It's 6 miles to school. What do you mean you don't know where you are? But that morning, a little bit of water on the road and rear wheels slid off, took a half roll. And from the way I understand the story from Reese.
We were both on our way to high school and she crashed her car, flipped it into a ditch. I was right behind her. I didn't know it was her at the time. But yes, the car was about to burst into flames. It was completely upside down and I pulled her out. I did CPR, called the police, the ambulance, the whole 9 yards, saved her life.
I was in a ditch and he called the cops and was there.
Those are just details.
If you knew Reese in high school, you knew he didn't show up to school that much. I wonder why he took 8 years to graduate college. But I remember what was peculiar was him missing third period and being there later in the day. And when I walked up to him and said, "Hey man, why were you late?" He said, "Saved a pretty girl out of the ditch. I'm basically Superman." And then after that, it was always just Reese and Carlie, and I'm blessed to be able to have a good relationship with both of them.
My kids give me a trip to Chicago for a Mother's Day present. So we're all in the car. We're trying to get to a tour downtown Chicago. Never been there. We're racing through the streets and hurrying to get there. I'm laughing. We're all laughing. We're having a great time. And Reese says, "Why can't we be a normal family like the Hall family?" I will never forget it. And I thought to myself, what does he think is normal? This Hall family has got it together. With that being said, I cannot tell you the times that I have thanked the Lord for the Hall family. Through some very difficult times, the Hall family has been there to support Reese. And I know that God sent you to him, and I'm so thankful for the Hall family that's normal. What I want to say to you in closing is, I'm very thankful that you found each other. And as a mom, all you want for your children is a partner that's going to love them, support them, and point them to Jesus. And I really feel like you both have found that.
I'll be safe in your arms, like the light in the day never part.
Over the years, my names for Reese have always changed. Typically, they're just some combination of names he's decided to retire, such as Geese, aka Space Commander, aka Dr. Dovek, aka Small Deer Slayer. But this year, I finally found a name that stuck. After receiving his brother's approval, Baby Bird is what I've concluded on. So Baby Bird, your big day is finally here, and I'm excited for you. I could go through endless college stories of the times Reese and I shared together, but I'd rather reflect on Reese's best attribute, his character. Reese Gilbert is one of the most loyal friends I've ever known. Over the years, I've given Reese a handful of reasons to remove himself from our friendship. But through it all, he's been there for me, and through unwavering support and loyalty, you have meant the world to me, not just today, throughout our entire friendship. You've always had my back, you've stood by me through every high and low, and I cannot thank you enough for the friend you have been to me. You two are an incredible team, and I have no doubt that together you'll build a life filled with laughter, purpose, and unshakable love.
One of my favorite memories is when Reese and Colton went shed hunting, which is looking for antlers in the woods. Me and Carlie decided we were going to go with them, but what the guys didn't know is that we hid antlers in our backpack. So after miles of us hiking around, we sent the guys a picture of the antlers and they flipped. They were taking pictures of us, posting them everywhere, and later on we told them that we had hid those in our backpack and they won't take us anymore.
I think something really cool about watching Carlie and Reese throughout the years has been like how mature their relationship has been through every aspect. Even seeing them fight, they're so mature with each other, and you can just tell that their love overcomes everything.
Probably one of my favorite memories is when Reese snuck me out of my house for the first time. We went and did some donuts in a field off McFarland Road, and then sat in the Campo Azul parking lot. And that's when I realized he was a good friend of mine.
I would have to go with my Nevada hunt with Reese. And the hunt was a total bust. I mean, bad. Very few deer. But we camped in my car for a week. At one point, we put a tarp over my Prius in a parking lot of a gym in the middle of the day, so it'd be dark, and we both slept back there. It was very uncomfortable. It was a good time. Probably favorite memory of Reese.
That's a good one. I'm thinking when Reese and I went to Arizona and I chose not to bring any warm sleeping bags, and we were both dreading getting in the tent because it was so cold at night. We were so naive. We were just heating up ramen in the front of our rental car, and we would sit in our rental car and eat and just be dreading getting back in the tent because it was so cold, and then we'd just get in the tent and just shiver all night like young lovers. But,
wow.
Yeah, it was a good memory.
It's pretty weird.
I've worked from home for 30 years. My office is directly below Carlie's bedroom. So on days there weren't school or school wasn't attended for one reason or another, I would hear Frozen or Little Mermaid over and over and over. I'm the only one that has that experience. I'm the only one that has that memory. And then there's our birthday dinners. It's incredibly special to me. And while it's unique, right? Not often does a dad get to have that type of memory where every birthday is spent together at dinner, just drawing and laughing and making everybody in the entire restaurant jealous because they're not as cool as we are. But I hope that you know and you understand that while it was important to me to show you what it looked like to be dated, to show you what you should expect. And Reese, we could not be more happy in how you are filling that role. I don't know what birthday dinners look like going forward, where you'll be or what that looks like, but I know that your birthdays will continue to be special because of the way that Reese treats you.
Part of being the oldest is being the intimidator when it comes to boys that come over to the house. I've got to be the protector. Since I had moved out, I never had to worry about anything because of Reese. The day that you brought him over, I could tell that Reese was very genuine at heart. He was going to be a perfect fit for you. I knew it wouldn't be long before we would be here, and I'm very excited that we are, and I'm very thankful for Reese.
Carlie, you were really the first person, and will always be the first person to always give me crap for anything. I will forever be annoying to you, and it's kind of my job. I'm the little brother, but you're the first person of anybody to stand up for me when I was faced with a challenge. When I was in trouble, you were the first one there, Carlie. You're the first person to have my back.
In middle school, I got in trouble at this dance or something because I was like in the gym or something and you were allowed to be in there, and this teacher was yelling at me. But like I was with a bunch of other kids and she was only yelling at me, and Carlie like overheard the whole conversation and came over and just started like yelling at the teacher and like having my back. It was pretty legendary. They have it like framed on the wall of like, this is the spot where Carlie like stood up for her little brother.
Here we are.
I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. I'm nervous, I'm excited, but We've been
It's
together.
a long time coming.
Yeah, we've been together for a long time now. We've had a pretty good time these past 6 years.
That's what he said to me when he proposed. Had a good, what did you say? Had a good time these last few years.
Yeah, and I love you.
I love you too.
This is fun. Let's soak it all in and enjoy it and party on.
I think if I had one piece of advice for both of them would be just to choose each other each and every day, and to make each other their priority. Kids are going to come along the way, other things are going to feel like they're on top of the plate, but that plate, them being each other, is probably the most important.
My advice would be for Reese to always listen to Carlie. She's always right, always keep your ears open, and never tell her she's wrong.
I would tell them to find a good group of other married couples, find ones that are older than you, that can mentor you, that you can learn from. That's something me and Caitlin have done, and we've loved it, and it's been such a good thing for us, and I think it'll be a great thing for you too.
Just keep having so much fun together. Just enjoy every moment together because they're both such adventurous people. So I know that they're going to do such amazing things and have so many memories to look back on while they're young.
Reese and Carlie, I love you guys.
I love you both so much.
Reese and Carlie, we love you guys. Y'all are a huge influence on my life.
Congrats. Love you guys. Love you guys.
Very blessed to have you guys.
I wish y'all a happy marriage.
And we just hope you guys have a blessed marriage. It's a ton of fun. So just enjoy each other, love each other, and just hope the fun never ends for you guys.
Feel good?
Hell yeah.
Nailed it.
Oh yeah.